Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our one and only podcast presentation of Bus 11. First of all, meet our creative team members. Look, they're waving at you. Let's get started. Are you a solopreneur who is tired of too much work and can't take the pressure and neglect waiting for going home? From yourself, how many ideas you will discover with these tiredness? While taking any decision, you might have confusion, depression, and others. Good to not mention. To remove these all kinds of confusions and problems, there is a solution for you, and that is partnership business. Now, what is a partnership? A partnership is a form of business where two or more people share ownership as well as the responsibility of managing the company, and the income allows the business generators. That income is paid to partners who then claim it on their personal tax returns. The business is now taxed separately as corporations are on its profits or losses. There are two types of partnerships. Number one, general partnership. Next is limited partnership. General partnership. A general partnership is defined by the Partnership Act 1890 as two or more people trading in common with a view to profit. In a general partnership, each partner shares equally in the workload, liability, and profits generated and paid out to the partners. All partners are actively involved in the business operations. In a general partnership, each partner has an equal right to participate in the management and control of the business. Then comes to limited partnership. Limited partnerships allow outside investors to buy into a business but maintain limited liability involvement based on their contributions. This is a more complicated form of partnership which also has more flexibility in terms of ownership and decision making. A limited partnership differs from other partnerships in that the partners are allowed to have limited liability. This means that partners are only liable for the business debts up to a certain limit. This limit depends on the individual partner's investment contribution. A limited partnership venture is run by one or two partners known as general partners. Other contributors, known as limited or silent partners, provide capital but aren't allowed to make managerial decisions. Advantages of partnership. Capital. Due to the nature of the business, the partners will fund the business with startup capital. This means that the more partners there are, the more money they can put into the business, which will allow better flexibility and more potential for growth. Next is flexibility. Our partnership is generally easier to form, manage, and run. They are less strictly regulated than companies in terms of the laws governing the formation and partners. Shared responsibility. Partners can share the responsibility of the running of the business. This will allow them to make the most of their abilities. Last one is decision making. Partners share the decision making and can help each other out when they need to. Now comes to the disadvantages of partnership. Number one, profit sharing. Partners share the profits equally. They can lead to inconsistency where one or more partners are putting a fair share of effort into the running or management of the business but still repaying the rewards. Disagreements. One of the most obvious disadvantages of partnership is the danger of disagreements between the partners. Obviously, people are likely to have different ideas on how the business should be run, who should be doing what, and what the best interests of the business are. Agreement. Because the partnership is jointly run, it is necessary that all the partners agree with things that they're being done. Next is taxation. One of the major disadvantages of partnership, taxation. Laws mean that partners must pay tax in the same way as sole traders, each submitting a self-assessment tax return each year. The last one is liability. Ordinary partnerships are subject to unlimited liability, which means that each of the partners shares the liability and financial risks of business. To conclude, we can say just one great partnership with the right person can have an incredible impact on your business success. So partnership opportunities increase when you help others. A little loan for a partner is a little loan for you. At the end, we did it.